Yo guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today I'm going to show you how to make the M1916 fully automatic. A lot of people have been asking me this because my recent gameplays, I've had the fully automatic M1916. Everyone's wondering how I've got it, so I'm showing you how to do that. We're also going to quickly brush over some of the Modern Warfare 2 news, which is going to be the new game that drops in like September, October time with the new Call of Duty and hopefully Warzone 2 at exactly the same time. Quickly before we do jump into it, if you aren't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel notifications turn so you don't miss any more videos on the channel. If you do enjoy it, smash big thumbs up and let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below, but let's jump straight into it. Okay guys, so I'll come into a quick game to show you exactly how to do this. As you can see, if I go onto this M1916 here, there is 0 attachments on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to select that class, and I'm going to show you exactly that. If I hold down my click, as you can see, I'm holding it. It's just a single fire. I have to spam it for it to shoot quickly. However, if we take a look at my second loadout here, which we can see is the M1916, which is now class 1, we can see that I've got the full auto barrel on it. This second one here, the Wyvern 532mm full auto, and as you can see right here, it was going to make it fully automatic. A lot of people seem to miss these attachments. A lot of people missed it with the Psychovs. A lot of people missed it with whichever other gun you can make fully automatic, and a lot of people seem to be missing it with this one. It's simply by changing the barrel, guys. If I quickly change to this class here, I go ahead and kill myself in game. You will be able, if it's going to let me hold this grenade, you will see that it's going to do exactly that. It is just going to be able to be fully automatic. Is this a gammon bomb? It is a gammon bomb. Okay, that didn't kill me. I'm going to jump off the map. So, as you can see, I've changed class. I'm not going to cut it or anything because I don't want anyone thinking I've done anything differently. We come down to the M1916 with the full auto barrel, and as we can see, if I just hold the button, you can quite clearly see I'm not spamming that in the slightest. Let me just make sure it's in camera. You can see I'm not spamming it, and it is fully automatic, and it is that easy, guys, to go and make your gun fully automatic and your M1916 fully auto. I know a lot of people have been questioning me in my streams and on other videos on how I've done it. Literally is a case of come onto the class, go down to the barrel here and stick on the Wyvern 532mm full auto. Like I said, it can make it fully automatic. It's going to increase the ADS speed, the fire rate, and the vertical recoil control. But let's jump into some Modern Warfare 2 news. Would I be making a news video if I wasn't here on Charlie Intel's Twitter? And the first thing we can see when it pops up is breaking Modern Warfare 2 animated logo reveal. I'm going to play this just in case any of you guys haven't seen it, and it gives off such Modern Warfare 3 vibes. If you guys played Modern Warfare 3 and was about for Modern Warfare 3, you will know exactly what I mean by this. And Modern Warfare 3 was my game. I was so good at that game. I loved that game. I had over 100 days played on that game. I literally loved that game so much. So I'm hoping we get Modern Warfare 3 vibes with the new Modern Warfare 2. But I'm going to let this quick intro or the logo play out, hopefully with a bit of sound as well. And as we can see, Modern Warfare 2. And also the reason I say it gives off Modern Warfare 3 vibes is the Modern Warfare logo in white with the green. If you remember, Modern Warfare 3 had a green 3 at the end, whereas this is Modern Warfare 2. We're going to have 2 in the middle, which have done quite well. I think the way they've done that is quite nice. But if we can just have a little scroll through, you'll see some Warzone related stuff with the King Kong event and all things on going on like that. But then you would also see some stuff within Modern Warfare 2. Another one we've just had a new rumor that's just come out today is that Modern Warfare 2 is going to receive a firing range. So if you guys remember in Advanced Warfare, World War 2, games like that, we actually had a firing range that we could go and test our guns in. So for example, before you go into a lobby and you think, right, I've got a new class, I don't know what it's going to be like, it might have crazy recoil, it might be really accurate, it might have a slow fire rate, I just want to see what it's like and how good the time to kill is and stuff like that. You're actually able to take these guns into a firing range, test them out, test the attachments. If you don't quite like how it feels, you can change the attachments about, go back into the firing range, and again, and the targets that you're going to be shooting at are going to have full health, for example. So like if you want to knock one target down, it's not going to be a bullet, it's going to be like 100 HP, so it's just like killing someone in multiplayer, which I think is a massive W. I really like the thought of them doing stuff like that. And if this can integrate into more Warzone 2 as well, it'd be really, really good. Because then before going into the games of Warzone, because obviously if you're in multiplayer, you can change your loadout within the game. So it doesn't really matter. All you've got to do is die once and then you've got the new class. But obviously within Warzone, if you go into a game and you get a loadout and you've never tested it before and the gun's awful, you're then got to play the entire game out with this awful gun or switch back to ground loot, which really isn't ideal. Whereas if we can have a firing range for Warzone, a lot of you guys that are making new classes and trying out new builds, and especially for someone like me who tries to give you guys the best class setups, it means I can really start messing about a little bit more efficiently with Warzone classes by taking them into the firing range, seeing what they're about, seeing how good the ADS time is, seeing how good that fire rate is, seeing how good the time to kill is, and all sort of things like that. So I'm really hoping they do add the firing range back into Modern Warfare 2, and hopefully with Warzone 2 as well. As we can see, Modern Warfare 2, this was I think it was their third most liked tweet. Is that what it was? Infinity Ward's tweet of the logo is now the most liked official Call of Duty tweet of all time. I think a lot of people are excited for this, more for the fact, not just because it's Modern Warfare 2 and everyone's sort of hoping it's going to be a little bit more like the older CODs rather than a lot of the new CODs that have been pretty poor. A lot of people are hoping it's going to be like the old CODs, but also it's a 2-year cycle this year, so everyone's got really high hopes that it's just going to be a really good game, and I'm really hoping. Also, do let me know your thoughts on Modern Warfare 2. Are you excited? Are you not excited? Let me know in the comments below. So as we can see here, if anyone's expecting the reveal for Modern Warfare 2 anytime soon, there's no accurate date as of now. For context, Modern Warfare 2019, previous Modern Warfare, the most recent Modern Warfare that came out, was shown at the NFL draft in 2019 in the end of April, but only publicly revealed at May 30th, so that's like an extra month onwards. So from now, we might be able to get a month, and apparently the game is still partnered with PlayStation for marketing, which in my opinion is a little bit of an L, because I believe they did end up getting it early. They get like the alpha and the beta and things like that early, which is a little bit annoying, but for me who has a PlayStation, it's not the end of the world because I can do both, but it's really not ideal. I wish they would just release it to everyone at the same time, because at this point in the world, like, why are we still doing PlayStation or Xbox exclusives? But, you know, we move, we carry on. Again, we need to see that Modern Warfare 2 logo. We've seen it a couple of times. I don't know how much more information we do have. I know a lot of the NFL teams or some of the NFL players were shown a trailer for Modern Warfare 2, which is quite interesting. But then they only let them play Vanguard, which was a bit strange. So a lot of people are saying that the ACR and the intervention from Modern Warfare 2, the actual Modern Warfare 2, are going to be coming back into this version of Modern Warfare 2. It's a little bit confusing when I'm trying to go between the two games, because obviously they're both called Modern Warfare 2. So the old Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3 games had a couple of guns. They had the intervention, which was a sniper rifle, and everybody loved the intervention. They also had the ACR, which was an absolutely dominant assault rifle with Modern Warfare 3. Super, super good gun. I absolutely love that gun. I'd consider getting that gun tattooed on me. I used it that much. But yeah, hopefully they're meant to be returning, and if they are, that'd be amazing. I really, really hope they do return. If there's any more Modern Warfare information on here, I'm just going to have a quick read through, and I'll let you guys know if there is any more, but we'll see. Okay, so there wasn't any more Modern Warfare information, but just a quick update reminding you guys that there is going to be a King Kong event versus Godzilla if you want to watch that in-game. It's going to be a live event, and this will be in a separate game mode from what is already out. As we can see here, Operation Monarch, which is what the King Kong event's called, will begin May 11th, and it will feature a separate LTM mode that has Godzilla and King Kong per Raven. So every other event that we've had, a lot of Fortnite events, if you guys done any of them, you'll know you'll get put into a different game mode, so the game doesn't actually start. You don't go into a normal game of Warzone to start getting kills, seeing how far you can get, and if you die, you lose. You're literally going to go into a lobby. Once the game actually starts, the event will begin. You won't be able to kill each other because the event's going on. Everyone's there to watch the event, not going to try and get kills. So you've had to load into this other game, and what I reckon they'll do is they will shut down the servers or shut down matchmaking for about 15 minutes before this. So make sure on the May 11th, you're always ready to go. Even load into the servers. If you're busy throughout the day, just load into the servers, because if you're trying to get into the servers just before this starts, you're going to have a real trouble, because everybody's going to be trying getting on. You'll be stuck in a really long queue, and it's going to take you ages to get in. So what I recommend on May the 11th, just load into the servers as early as you can. Even if you have to go off and do something else, just make sure you're staying on the servers, because you don't want to be sat in a queue when the event's about to start. Everyone else is watching it and you're not even in the game yet. So what I recommend doing, like I say, keep getting to the servers. So here's a little fun bit thing they're going to do is players will retrieve intel on the map to acquire the Monarch stream device. If you have this device, you can control Godzilla and King Kong. I don't quite know how this is going to work, but it sounds quite interesting, and I want to be in control of King Kong or Godzilla. If you want to watch me doing this, I'll be live over on Twitch trying to get this little device to be able to take control. So if you want to follow me over there, links in the description. On the map, Kong will stomp around the ground in a massive circumference and throw a boulder at any area, which will decimate anyone in the area, putting them in last stand mode. This includes destroying vehicles. Godzilla will shout out a heat ray that will destroy everyone no matter what. There is no last stand state. You're out. The heat ray leaves behind a beefed up Molotov fire on the ground. This is going to be mental. This is going to be crazy. So like I say, on May the 11th, make sure you are tuning in and you are in the servers and you're just ready to go for when this drops, because it is going to be quite interesting. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. There's a little bit of information, obviously how to make the M1916 fully automatic, but also some Modern Warfare 2 update news, and also some King Kong versus Godzilla and Warzone news. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, be sure to smash the thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're not subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on, please go and smash that big red subscribe button and ding the bell so you're notified every single time I upload a video. I appreciate you guys watching all the end. Have a great rest of the day, and we'll catch you in the next one in a bit. Peace.